Hi Pisces, welcome to your Y reading for July 2000, well actually it's July 5th through August 4th, 2019. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, including the recommend a reader shout out, which goes out to Cockfrost over at the Ghetto Nun, that's trademarked by the way. Am I Trippin' or Nah Tarot. Much love and support to her, and hopefully you get a chance to stop by, check her out, and show her some love and support. All right, Pisces, what is your why? This has been, for me, I intend it to be a romantic read about you and your person or you and your situation, but it can show up as business, friendship, familial, family type situations. So it doesn't have to be a romantic love interest. It could be a passion project or family or friendship. We got 5 of Swords. All right, Pisces. Ace of Cups. Oof. We got Strength. All right, we got Strength, and we've got Ace of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Well, it looks like they're wanting to, it looks like there's a love there and they're wanting to build a strong and solid foundation. You, on the other hand, are like, you know, I need to cut a few things out. I need to make some decisions here. So this is interesting. So Pisces, okay, so we got Strength, could be Leo. Queen of Pentacles right here could be Capricorn. 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, Queen of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Is this online? Are we dealing with some online business here? Because we got swords all over the place. 4 of Swords. Okay. So, 2 4s. 2 4s. We got 3, 4, 5. 2 4s. 2 4s. Insomnia, worry. Okay. So this could be an online relationship. They, it looks like they're wanting to, well, they're wanting to build a strong foundation, but is this about building it with you, or they just want a solitary strong foundation? Because it's like, you know, on the one hand, it looks like, you know what, they want to work things out. They want to build a strong foundation. There's a love there. But then we get over here to this 4 of Pentacles, and it's like they're thinking that you're kind of controlling or, you know, very locked down with money, with control, kind of shut down, kind of would rather be by yourself and have control than to loosen up a little bit and have connection. So, all right, Pisces, what's this 4 of Pentacles about? 4 of Wands, marriage and transition and growth and growing together. So that was something that apparently they didn't think you were open to. What's this Strength card about? Let's try this Strength card. What's that about? Strength. Okay, Queen of Pentacles right here. Okay, so this is looking like somebody, while they might love you, they've accepted that, all right, well, I'm on my own for now. Because you're just not open to any kind of growing or reconciliation. There's too much control and being closed off and closed down. It's like you're in self-protective mode from them. So what's this 7 of Swords about? It says Queen of Swords. Hold on a minute. We got the Empress there. That could be Taurus. What's this Queen of Swords about? This could be Libra. What's this Queen of Swords about? King of Pentacles. So we got Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. We're suited here. What's this 9 of Pentacles about? Nine of Pentacles in the world, King of Pentacles, and making decisions. So which is it? Are you both kind of just loving each other from afar here, but it can't work? What the heck? What's this Page of Swords about? What's this page? Not communicating. What's this Page of Swords about? Someone needs to reach out and say they're sorry. That's what this is. You two, they're used to you two still have feelings for each other, but somebody needs to reach out and say they're sorry. And it doesn't look like it's coming. Doesn't look like anybody's gonna do it. And I only laugh because it's like, okay, this it's actually quite simple. Not easy. It's very simple. Okay, so what's this Four of Swords about? Aw. Damn it, Pisces. What's this Four of Swords about? Yeah. Damn it. This could be Capricorn, this could be Taurus, this could be Virgo, Libra. This, So here's the thing. You both still have feelings, but someone needs to step up and communicate how they really feel, what their issue was for them. In fact, say they're sorry to sort of make things right. If that doesn't happen, both of you are going to be sitting here thinking about each other, but nobody's going to make that move. And your person, Pisces, while they might want to work it out, they also are like, well, I'm going to keep doing the day-to-day and fortifying my future and kind of keep just building for myself then. Because they see you as not open to growing together, to loosening the control. There's this issue of things being very strategic and controlled right here. Could be codependency because, this could be cheating, right? This could be cheating and getting pregnant. Could be. But this feels more like this was a hindrance, this kind of control and strategizing and being sneaky and stealthy and controlling and kind of this hoarding that maybe didn't come to light until later got in the way of you two really connecting and being intimate emotionally and otherwise and just working together and building together. Instead, it was all this secrecy and hoarding and control, and it really got in the way of you two thriving and being able to connect in this kind of communal relationship. And so they weren't getting their needs met. There was no emotional connection here. It was kind of two people just, it kind of devolved to two people just on a different page. We got the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles here. Those are not, air and earth. That's difficult because we got someone very devoid of emotion and connection and kind of wants to direct or demand or execute. This is very solitary and independent. This one values control over connection first and foremost. Security is paramount. So, and this one is all about being decisive and going after, well, there's control. Let's just be honest. It's control here. We've got control. And then this one's all about control over connection. But so these two are kind of like this. And this is someone saying it's not worth it. And it's so what needs to happen is somebody needs to step up and apologize. And it doesn't look like it's just one person. It looks like it's both of you. Someone needs to be the bigger person and bridge the gap, but that's not going to happen. We got the Nine of Pentacles and the World here. That's basically coming to terms with an ending and justifying it as well. I guess, myself, it is simply beneath me to do it. My self-respect. I'd rather have this be over than to reach out and try to bridge the gap and make that connection, even though it still tugs at my heartstrings, even though I still think about this person. And there's also this sort of, it's almost like there's closure here. Both of you are walking away from this. And yet an apology or someone reaching out to establish contact and to discuss where it kind of went wrong would change things, but then would it? Is this a lack of trust here? Is this them feeling like they can't trust you and that you did things to kind of sabotage or undermine the intimacy of the relationship, not connecting, wanting different things, being strategic with information, being very controlling? And so maybe they look at that and think, you know what, it's just better to walk away by myself with my self-respect and integrity intact at boobies and accept this ending, because I'm surprised the hangman didn't show up, because it's like there's nothing I can do. I can't negotiate this. This person does not trust. They don't open. They don't open up. They're not about thriving. Instead, they're about kind of hoarding. Both of these are getting away with something. Instead of being open and communal and wanting to thrive and connect, this is all about, you know, look at this. We got swords here, and then we got the earth. And here we have giving this unhealthy attachment, this thing that you go round and round about, this thing that's holding you back, a rest. This is you needing to walk away right here. Needing to walk away from this situation, Pisces. The sad thing is that your person still loves you. That's what's sad. Is that there's a love there. But rightfully so, unless they come forward with that apology, because I do think it's them. It's dead in the water. Both of you are, if I'm honest, both of you are too stubborn. Both of you are too stubborn. Nothing wrong with that. It is, but it's like both of you are like, no, this person. And the thing is, they need to come and apologize, but they see you as the one that was blocking the moving forward. They see you as the one as being selfish about your own needs. And yet, it looks like, well, I shouldn't say they need to come and apologize. I shouldn't say that. Because it's someone making the apology. In light of all this, it looks like they're the ones that need to come apologize. But we have the Four of Swords and the Devil here. This is about you needing to walk away from the situation and not going back to the same well. They're not going, even though it might be them that needs to come and apologize, it doesn't look like they're going to do it. Because they see you as the person that's blocking the intimacy. They see you as the one that torpedoed this because of control issues. And so you might not be in contact. You might be feeling like I need to cut things off and get the hell out of Dodge, because we see that here, and we see it here, and we see it here. But it feels like there's a love there, but they're walking away. It's like I'll just love you from afar, I guess, which is really kind of weird and very 1800s, but I could see them not wanting to apologize too, because they hold you responsible, basically. So they maybe they think that it's you that should apologize, that needs weren't communicated, that somebody wouldn't accept their fault. They were more into control than they were in connection. And if that were the case, you know, that kind of leaves the partner out in the cold. And they very much felt that way, that they were kind of just left to their own devices. So, and yet here they are thinking, well, okay, if we're not going to work it out, I'm just going to keep doing what I've always done. Day in, day out, stability. Nothing wrong with that. And there's a love there. But nobody's forthcoming with communication. All right, what's this about, Pisces? What's this about Pisces? Page of Wands. Another card of sending a message. All right. Just saying, I know you have your reasons. But we got 2 cards about messages, about communication, about initiating communication. Something small, but it could go a long way to kind of, if you wanted connection, I should say if you wanted connection. Resolving any kind of discrepancy or distance. Of course, at your discretion. But it seems like there's just, what it comes down to is both of you are being equally stubborn. And that both of you, it feels like you need to kind of let go of the attachment to them having to be a certain way or say a certain thing or do a certain thing. And I think they felt that pressure before, because they, as much as they might be into kind of working things out, and because there's a love there, they will walk away because they can't be something they're not. And they don't want that level of control or oversight anymore. They don't want to be controlled or micromanaged. So while there's a love there, they feel like you're not open to working things out or working with someone in a relationship. Like it kind of has to be your way or the highway. And so it could be you that needs to communicate that apology. At least from their perspective, right? All right. Being stubborn and standing your ground has its place. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody has their reasons. I get it. What else for Pisces? What else for Pisces? Oh, okay. Where am I going to put these? No? Yeah. So we got the side and we've got the moon. Eesh. This, you know, it's kind of like this right here. The 9 of Pentacles in the world. It's kind of cutting things off. There's been that breakup. Things were cut off. And there wasn't the feelings, the attachments cut off. There wasn't that recognition. Needs were not getting met. Someone was kind of left out in the cold emotionally due to feeling like the partner was very controlling and only out for their gain or their needs. This could be cheating. And like I said, could be cheating and there's a pregnancy. I don't think it's that, though. I think this is more like somebody was just really strategic and controlling and out for their own basic needs first. And now you Pisces are like, well, then I got to do the same. I got to take care. I got to make cuts out of I got to cut this off. Got to cut this off. Got to cut this off. I'm taking a complete break. And I should be walking away from this attachment. Try as I might. It might be more difficult on some days than others. But this is about you taking baby steps to cut the attachment and walk away, because this person, instead of reaching out to apologize, that's what they're going to do. You got the 9 of Pentacles in the world there. So, and it honestly, it all comes down to someone communicating that in a big way. This isn't just like, oh, sorry. Okay, try again. This is someone having a reckoning and explaining why and saying, I'm really sorry, I shouldn't have done that. These are my reasons. It's not an excuse, it's a reason. I don't expect anything. I just need to make things right. I just need to balance the scales. I need you to know what you were and weren't responsible for. That would go a long way. Okay, so we've got the side here and we've got the moon. So that's a breakup and separation. It'd be a bad relationship. I mean, we got the devil here and we got this controlling. So maybe, I hate to say that, but I just feel like there's a lot of control issues here. And again, it could be that this was an online relationship that got really kind of codependent and needy and weird and turned a corner. And that's, long distance relationships are always rough. But we got 2 cards of messages. I mean, miracles happen. I just feel like this could all be fixed. Maybe it shouldn't be, but it feels like there's a love there, and an apology would go a long way. I'm going to stop saying that because I keep saying the same damn thing over and over again. All right, okay. So anyway, so we got the side. That is the Knight of Pentacles, and we got the moon, which is the 8 of Cups. So that's all about an offer that could be made, but someone is hoping the other person will meet them with the same type of offer. That's why they're standing there. That's why things appear stagnant, or let's be honest, stubborn, because someone has got all this to offer, but they're not moving an inch because they want to see what the other person has to offer, and they want to make sure that it's going to match what they can offer. Because this is when somebody offers something. If when I give my heart, this is what the Knight of Pentacles is. When I make an offer and give my heart, I know what I'm offering and I know what I'm worth, and I want to make sure that the person I'm offering it to is worthy. So I'm gonna stand here and show you, but I want you to come to me and show me what you have to offer. I'm not moving. I'm stable and secure right here, and if we decide, that's what we're gonna do. But I'm not budging until I know what I'm stepping into and I know what's on the other side of my offer. So there's that, and then we've got the moon, which is the Eight of Cups. So we've got things being stagnant, and cut off, and just completely and walking away. Eight of Cups, walking away painfully. So don't want to do it, but if someone's not going to reach out to bridge the gap, to start communication, to make things right, it's dead in the water. And it feels like because on the one hand, it's like you need to leave this toxic situation, or you need to let go. You need to take a break of obsessing, or this toxic attachment to this person coming back, this person making it right, this person apologizing, right? But they're not making any moves towards you either. So it's kind of like sitting here going, okay, well, yeah, there's a love there, but they're not doing anything about it. And in their mind, they see you as the one being responsible for the over control, the neediness, or the codependency, that sort of thing. That's how they see it. They see themselves as, I'm just going to be over here plugging along, building my security, wanting to work things out, but until I hear from them, I'm not doing anything. I'll walk away and end this before I will reach out and have to make things right one more time. And I don't think the relationship, despite all that's happened, there's still a love there, but I think they want you to be the one to reach out if it's going to be salvageable. And at the same time, this is about you letting go of the need for that, which I don't get, if I'm honest. Because on the one hand, your partner loves you and they want to work things out. They're waiting, as it were, they're waiting for an apology to come from you, right? I know I said they're apologized to you, but it's like, no, let's be honest. And yet, we've got the Four of Swords and the Devil, which is walking away from an unhealthy, toxic situation. I don't think this person is toxic. I don't think this situation is toxic. I think what is toxic is your expectancy, or you holding out and then kind of obsessing and machinating, and that's not a slam. I'm just saying that I don't think the person is unhealthy. I don't think the situation is unhealthy. I think what is unhealthy, or what is holding you back, let's put it that way, is you kind of revisiting this situation emotionally and mentally over and over and over, and yet not doing much of anything else. Maybe you do the day-to-day. Maybe you do this and that, whatever. But this situation is always kind of on the back of your mind. And it could be resolved. But instead of doing that, it's almost like there's this thinking about it quite a bit. And I hate to say that you're the one to apologize, but it does look like that's how they feel. That there are control issues. That you were the one with the control issues. Whether that's true or not, or accurate, okay, depends on your situation. But what's showing here is that they're laying it at your feet. But they also had control issues too. We got the King and Queen of Pentacles here, so it's a tough one. All right, what else for Pisces? That's for Pisces. That's for Pisces. So, too long didn't read. Basically, both of you are not going to do a damn thing. Even though you're still very connected across the way, you're still thinking about each other, nobody's going to make the first move. That's what this comes down to. Nobody's going to make the first move. and bridging the gap. What else for this for Pisces? All right, so we've got the Ace of Wands reversed, and we've got the Queen of Swords again. No new start. Someone is in, sometimes the Queen of Swords is called the bitch card because it's like take no prisoners. This could be male or female, but it is all about, you know, just taking no prisoners, and everybody better get out of the way. Somebody's on the war path. No emotional understanding or attachment at all. If somebody is, I hate to say out for blood, but they don't care who they hurt. They are in bitch mode. They are going after what they want. It doesn't matter who gets hurt in the process, and they will not pull any punches verbally either. Could be that. This is also about being very decisive, very clear, and any kind of hurt feelings along the way don't matter because it was a means to an end. Sometimes this is that real diva narcissist. It could just mean that someone is in very much organization mode and needing to shore things up, and it's like, you know what, I'll apologize later, but right now this really, really needs to get done, and I'm doing it for this reason, but there's no, it's not an emotionally based decision. It's somebody that it has a real drive, very organized, needs to get it done, will apologize later, but right now this is happening. Could be that maybe this was an online relationship that is not going to come to fruition now. Where it was once passionate and you two were connected and wanting it, now it's not. It's been cut off, or someone's like come to their senses, so to speak. That's another one of these meanings for that. And they're like, oh, wow, reversal. I need to go. I need to get this done. I need to do this, that, and the other. All right. I'm sorry, Pisces. I wish it was. I wish it was better, but it doesn't look like there's still a love there, but it just looks like there's issues of control, perhaps on both sides. And no, it doesn't look like anybody's going to be making the first move, and they are laying this at your feet. And I can see why you're feeling like, well, I need to cut this off. Then I can see why the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Swords showed up, and the Five of Swords, because you're like, well, you've got your reasons too, obviously. So there it is. All right. I hope to see you in the next reading. I thank you for stopping by, and I'm sorry. I wish this was happier news. It's always hard when everybody's stubborn. Okay. You take care. I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for stopping by.